Welcome everybody, Farm Sim Snowy here. So I thought I'd do a short video just showing you how to install mods on Farming Simulator 25. If you're brand new to the game, it can be a little bit overwhelming, so I thought I'd just try and aim at those players just to help them out. It's also changed the layout since FS22, so it is a little bit trying to find your way around now. So again, we'll look at all that. So first thing you need to do is from this menu, scroll down to downloadable content. It brings you into there. It's kind of split up into sort of different menus and categories, etc. like that. So first of all, we're going to concentrate on the left hand side screen menus. At the moment we're on categories. It says it up the top there. If I push R1, it says installed. Currently don't have anything installed. And if you look top right, it says used console storage 0 out of 8,186.31 megabytes. Percentage is at 0. Now as soon as you start downloading and adding mods, that will go up, the percentage will go up, etc. like that. But that's 8,186.31 is your limit. So as soon as you get near that, that means you've nearly maxed out. You're going to have to try and clear some mods out if you want to make room for new mods. Can be a bit like that sometimes. So scroll down again, we've got update. Basically what that means, now the game has only come out today, so there is only a few mods available on here, so not everything's showing up. But basically if you have a mod downloaded and it appears in here for update, that means the modder has done something to that mod, either adjusted it, fixed something, added something new to it. It will need updating, so you need to click on that and it will install. It will say update. It will have that little symbol next to the mod with the little arrows going around in a circle, just to let you know that that mod does need an update. Scroll down again, we've got downloadable content, so anything that gets released like this MacDom pack, which was part of the pre-order, that will appear here. Or if you buy anything, the year one sort of season pass, things like that, those packs will appear there. Extra content, nothing there at the moment, but like FS22, it's probably going to be things like special edition tractors, clothing, things like that. That will appear there if you unlock anything. If we go back up to categories, I'm going to scroll across the top menus now. So we are on categories, and as you can see, everything is split up into categories. So I am on medium tractors, so any mods that are medium tractors will appear in here, like these two guys. So they are medium tractors, like so. If I scroll up again across the top, it says best. That basically tells us, because each mod has a star rating out of 5, so any 5-star rated mods will appear in here. You can see that class Jaguar. If you look down the bottom, it's got 5 stars, so that's pretty cool. That is what best means. If I scroll back up, most downloaded, pretty self-explanatory. These are going to be the most downloaded mods, so there's not a lot out, like I say, so all the other console players are probably jumping all on these, and the PC players, so these guys have got downloaded and they're appearing there now. So the most popular mods basically are going to appear in there. Latest mods, so any mods that get released, the newest mods will appear here, top left being the most recent. Like I say, these guys have been released today, the day the game has come out, most of them by Giant Software, but we'll have a look at some of them, and they are going to appear there. And then recommended, there's nothing in there, but something will show up there when that happens. So just a little run around some of the categories. So gameplay, we've got the government subsidy sign and the MacDom pack. Now some of these mods you will find in other sections, and you'll see what I mean in a moment, because I click over to a package, that MacDom pack is there because basically that is a package. You get a few things in there, so it's classed as a package, a pack, and it will appear in there. Like I say, medium tractors are down there, and we can scroll down. We've got seeding, etc. like that, combine harvesting. There's a lot of areas like this, and if you look to the right, there is a lot of empty boxes that aren't appearing. Oh, sorry, that's me. Obviously, more mods that get released, those boxes will fill up with different categories, so you can expect to see large tractors in there, harvesters, things like that. So that's what those are for. Now, if there's a plus symbol next to one of the categories, so on medium tractors now, there's a plus symbol there. That basically is going to let you know that there is a new mod for that category. And as you can see, it's those two there, which we know. I've just explained that. So that is that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to download a couple of mods. And I'm going to pick the government subsidy sign because that is awesome. That is definitely worth downloading. It gives you a lot of money if you use them down. Very handy as a content creator to have those sort of mods. Now, if you look down the bottom in the middle of the screen, it's going to give us a little bit of info about that mod. So it's called government subsidy, as we know. The modder's name, Realismus Modding. The 1.0.0.0 means that is brand new, nothing's been updated on that. If there is updates or it's been updated a few times, different numbers will appear where those zeros are, but that's just basically telling you what sort of update it's had, what number it's on, etc. Next to that, we've got 2.38 megabytes. That's how much it's going to be to download for your storage. Then it says crossplay. That means this is a mod that can be used across all platforms, so consoles and PC. And then we've got the star ratings. So this has got 4.5 stars, which is cool. Now we are going to download that. So if I click X, it goes to details. Brings you up a bit of info. Some screenshots of the mod will appear there as well. And then it tells us a little about the mod as well. So this one says get some subsidies for your farm to help you along in a bad year. Comes with 2 tiers of contracts per subsidy type. So you've got municipal subsidy options per year, and it tells you more stuff about that. The government one, basically what sort of money you can get from them, like so. We want to install that. So again, bottom right, it says install X for me. I am going to click on that. It says it was added to the download list. Awesome, happy days. Now if you look top right now, my used console storage has changed, so the 2.38 has been added. The percentage hasn't gone up because that is such a low amount, so it won't go up just yet. We're going to install one more. What should we install? I think we might install, wow, this Agco Alice series is only 0.1. That's very low. I'm not going to install that though. We'll install this John Deere. That is 20.01 megabytes to download. Again, we will click on that. It should load up some screenshots. You can, if you want to, look at the screenshots a bit better. So click L3 for me. That's like that. And we can push left or right to see the screenshots, which is cool. Back out of that. We're going to install that as well. It gives you a bit more info again about it, what it is, how much it is, horsepower, etc., max speed. Install that. That was added to the list. And again, as you can see, top right, it says 22.39 now because that is added on to the 2.38 that we had from the government subsidy. But again, the percentage hasn't gone up because it's still very low. So you do have quite a lot to play with. I'm not going to add any more just yet because I will sort of play around with that. Now, when you're loading into a game, if you've got a saved game selected, you can load in and still add mods to that game. But I've got no game saved, so I'm just going to load in. We will go onto Riverbend Spring. I'm not actually going to load into the map, but I'm going to bring it to this menu. Now, that is interesting actually. Where is that tractor? Has that downloaded? Surely that has downloaded. Why is that not showing up there? That's bamboozled me. Oh, there it is. Excuse me. I think I probably clicked through that a bit too quick, but there it is. So at the minute they are green, so they are both selected. Now you can deselect and select them individually, so if you're on a certain map and you don't want certain mods on that map, so if you're playing like an old school vintage map, your small map where you just want small vintage machinery, you can deselect all your big equipment if you want to, like that, like so. So I'm going to deselect both of those. Now you can, like I say, select them individually, or if you look down the bottom it says select all, so you can select all, so it will do that. What I like to do when I load into a map, if I have added new mods, I like to deselect all, which is the triangle down the bottom, and it will clear everything off, and then select all. So basically, if you miss a mod or you've got one downloaded and you forgot you downloaded it, I always do that every game save, and then that will add in that new mod that you've installed to your gameplay. And that is it. Then you just hit start and it will load those two mods into your game save. So that is how you install mods on Farming Simulator 25, guys. Hope you found that helpful. If you have, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That would be awesome. And don't forget to smash the bell so you don't miss any future videos I post. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.